Welcome to the channel. Today we take a closer look at the Jake Paul vs Tommy Fury fight that will happen on February 26 in Saudi Arabia. This fight has been years in the making, and on Sunday, February 26, we will finally see these two men meet in the ring. Before we cover this fight, let me give you a brief history between these both men. They were first going to fight in December 2021 after Jake Paul won his boxing match against Tyron Woodley and Tommy beat Anthony Taylor on the same night. Everything was going to plan until 2 weeks before the fight. Tommy pulled out due to an infection and broken ribs. Due to this, Jake had to take on Woodley again and got the knockout of the year in the rematch. Now we go on to July 2022, where it was announced again that Jake Paul would be taking on Tommy Fury, but this time it was going to be at the famous arena of Madison Square Garden in New York. But then once again, Tommy had to pull out for the second time, and that was due to him being banned from traveling to the USA. But now third time's the charm, as finally Jake Paul will take on Tommy Fury this Sunday. But before we get into who's going to win this fight, let's take a look at both these men's boxing records. Tommy Fury holds a record of 8 wins with 0 losses. Most of Tommy's opponents have been journeymen and haven't really presented a challenge for the brother of Tyson Fury. In Tommy's last fight, it wasn't a great performance and it was more like a spar. The most entertaining part was the aftermath between Jake Paul and Tommy Fury. But in all Tommy's fights, he has shown he has knockout power and is not afraid to throw hands. We'll see how Tommy will perform against his biggest test yet. Now let's take a look at his opponent. Jake Paul has a boxing record of 6 wins with 0 losses. Compared to Tommy's resume, Jake Paul has the way better one, having wins against former UFC champions like Tyron Woodley and Anderson Silva. Jake Paul's most recent fight was against Anderson Silva on October of 2022. This was the first time Jake was really tested in a fight, and he responded in an amazing way, landing beautiful combos and getting that knockdown in the 8th round that secured him the victory. We know Jake has power, and the question of the night will be, will Tommy be able to take a right hand by Jake? This fight is truly 50-50, and a loss for either man can cause a huge crash to their boxing careers. For Tommy, a loss will have him banned from ever using the Fury last name again, and it can also destroy his dream of becoming a world champion. For Jake, a win would be huge in his career as he finally gets that win over an actual boxer that many of his critics have wanted him to face for a long time. Overall, we're in for a good fight on Sunday night with huge stakes on the line. Who will walk out the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia with the victory? Let me know who you think will win this fight. Thanks for watching the video. See y'all next time.